Hello and welcome to Woke Watch. If you're new to the channel, and fuck me, there's a lot of you who are new to the channel, I have no idea what's going on, I'm just very grateful. And if you've just subscribed or you've been with me for years, thank you so much. So Woke Watch is an ongoing series of videos where I find woke content from around the world, and together we pick it apart to expose this weird left-wing ideology for the bullshit it really is. It transpires that despite it being January 2024, there's yet another company that haven't read the memo, go woke, go broke. Last year, Bud Light wiped millions off its share price when it teamed up with shrieking weirdo and walking insult to every woman on the planet, Dylan Mulvaney. Nike did the same thing. They lost millions when they teamed up with shrieking weirdo and walking insult to every woman on the planet, Dylan Mulvaney. So if you own a business, unless your plans for this year are to go bankrupt extremely quickly, steer clear of Dylan and all his ilk. And it's not that long ago that Playboy also hurt its share price when they put a man in a bunny suit on the cover of its online publication. So the men who read, and I'm using that term very loosely, read Playboy magazine. I guess some guys do read the articles, but only after they finish doing what they came there to do, the operative word being came. Those men don't want to see a cross-dressing fetishist. Basically, if you put a man in women's clothing, it harms your brand. So the latest company preparing to sacrifice itself on the altar of wokeness and commit financial suicide is an Australian swimwear brand called Moana Bikinis. I'm guessing they've been using that name since before the film Moana came out, otherwise Disney would have sued them into oblivion. The owner of the company is an advocate for the body positivity movement. That's the idea that all bodies, that's not true, all female bodies, if you're a man you're overweight, you're still just fat, that all female bodies are inherently beautiful. So they get a chubby lass, sling her in a dress that's too small for her, and we're all meant to think she looks beautiful. This is the same thinking that demands that we think that Dua Lipa and Lizzo are equally attractive. They are not in the same category, at least they're not in the same weight category. But Moana Bikinis also encourages empowering women, and that's why for its latest photo shoot, rather than choose one of the 3.95 billion women on the face of planet Earth, they've chosen a man. So here it is. There is a video of this photo shoot, but I'm not going to show it because it borderlines on being obscene. Now, understandably, this drew a rather large backlash, and this was the company's response. If you have a problem with Jake wearing one of our bikinis, we feel as though that may be a you problem. I think that shows real mastery of business. When you own a company that makes swimwear exclusively for women, and then put a man into what's clearly a woman's swimsuit, and when women then object, you turn around and imply that they're bigots. That's fantastic. Now, the male model, he's called Jake Young, and he claims he's representing an underrepresented minority. Yes, because in 2024, it's so hard to find a man wearing women's clothing. You can't turn on the TV or open the fucking laptop these days without men with beards like mine in sequin dresses and high heels always screaming about how they're not represented in the media. Of course, men have always worn women's clothing, but it used to be done behind closed doors, shrouded in the shame it so richly deserves. This may come as a shock, but I've never done any professional modelling. However, if I'd been offered that gig, rather than sell my soul for 20 pieces of silver, I would have asked, who the fuck signed off on this? Why do you want to put a man into a female swimsuit? It doesn't make any sense. It's as daft as if you were selling guitars, creating an advert where one of those guitars would be on the lap of a man with no arms. He's not the target demographic, and clearly he can't demonstrate how good it is. Or if you sell horse riding equipment, don't be dropping saddles onto gerbils in guinea pigs. We need to get rid of all of this DEI woke bullshit. Diversity, equity and inclusion are fine, but it doesn't have to apply to everything. And if a man were to purchase such a garment, where would he wear it? Because if I was on holiday, sat in the sun minding my own business, and that started walking along the shoreline, I'd be thinking one of us is on the wrong fucking beach. I usually go to Italy. The Italians wouldn't stand for that. They would laugh that guy off the beach all the way back to his hotel room. And what if he tried wearing that in a Muslim country? They'd drag him up the stairs and throw him off the top of the building before he had a chance to put his mascara on. Thus the swimwear company is losing customers and losing followers through the pursuit of showing how bloody progressive they are. But here's the thing about wokeness. Most of us don't like it. We don't want it. The only people pushing for it haven't got any money. That swimsuit is $130. Most woke types are either students or they're unemployable, sitting at home all day every day crying in their personal safe spaces. So that's the end of today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and as ever, thanks for watching. Woke Watch and ongoing fucking wanked it up. And my god, there's a lot of you. Although I'll never get monetised because I like saying fuck. That Lizzo is as attractive as Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa could give a non-fatal lap dance. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck. Seriously meant to be... Fuck it. Always with this ideology is... Oh, walk around the dog shit.